What's up, YouTube? What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna make another analysis video. I don't remember when the last one was. I think it was Light versus Omega from Momocon, and that's a while ago. I have some other YouTube content planned too, but we'll see when that comes out. But they're not analysis videos. I slightly adjusted the audio too, but it should be good. I think it should be good. Today we're analyzing Leo versus Kola from GOML Forever, which was a pretty hot set. Leo has lost the last two sets before this with Joker to Kola, so he switched it up. And Loki, this matchup is sometimes more annoying than Joker. I think they're both losing matchups in the end. In my mind, before they were not, but I've started to realize it's kind of when the Mithra gets pretty optimized, then it becomes that. I want to see what Leo does well, what Kola does well, what Kola does bad, what Leo does bad. I watched this set once before on my own time. But yeah, let's get into it. Without wasting it. So I want to just tell one like kind of neutral interaction or with the Roy he wants to position. You want to usually fair. Outside of the dash attack range, and then control space, force Mithra to the corner, and then and dash shield. Mix up how you go in. You overshoot. You dash. You maybe sometimes jump as a mix up. Stuff like that. But you're in all of these situations, Mithra can call you out with dash attack if he reads your timing, hard reads your timing, which leads to a lot of reward. But you want to force her, or like you want to punish these dash attacks. But the big part is Mithra can also jump in from the same range, unlike Fox. Fox cannot jump in from that far away because Fox doesn't have air drift, for example. But Mithra can jump in and throw out a hitbox. See, this is how Kola plays the matchup too. Mid-range into a scrap. But like Mithra is not bad at the scraps, and you can't really go in that much with hitboxes because Mithra and Pyro both just outrange you. So this is what I'm talking about. You get a kill this way, right? Kola gets a kill here. Side B, you're in the corner, overshoot. So this is what we're gonna see a lot. He needs to overshoot sometimes. You have to take some risks. You definitely could have gotten that edge guard somehow. You need to take risk out of the corner sometimes. Being in the corner very bad. And sometimes you cannot punish. So you're gonna see you dash sometimes really far to unless you get cornered because you're like, okay, I'm gonna bait Mithra in, you know, then I punish him, her getting in, stuff like that. That was very good ledge coverage. But you're like you have to like Mithra is really hard to 2-frame right. We all know that because of the weird up B. You know. And one thing that's really bad in this matchup, which you're gonna see soon, is landing versus Aegis so hard. So hard. You need to like getting side B near the ledge. This is like your win condition. You want to get side B near the ledge. So even catching a ledge roll here. Leo does a good recovery. The thing is, you don't really want to. You can run off fair this, but you risk getting early upbeat. But I think threatening a run off fair and not letting him go low is good. There he should have died. Leo should have died. It's risky for Mithra to do that. I was thinking about it in his mind when I saw this interaction too. What should Kola do? But I think you just... This is awkward to down tilt, but I think you can just jump back and down tilt, then it hits for sure. There's a free kill kind of missed there, which is really huge. You need to get all of those opportunities. There's a risky F smash too. Kola could have punished that for sure. It leads to him getting killed. Like such a huge swing like that. Like this should have been Leo does a bad F smash here. Pretty sure you can jump down or at least pressure here or side B. He couldn't be reverse side B and killed him like Loki after. And then he like is late, then he gets by that. 50-50 dies. Like it's such a big miss there. Is it by that? This is the bad part, getting the tech chase. And we've all seen Leo too. Leo is really good at the tech chases. And like this is an awkward positioning. You need to, if you wanna call, you have to like get under the platform, but then Mithra can come down with Nair. Like you have to threaten something here. You have to take some risks. If you stay at that range, and if you stay too passive like here, like Kola is staying, like I don't think this passivity is good. Like here, you kind of have to reposition right away. Like knowing that you have to reposition right away, get close, get awkward. Like there, I think dash shielding under the platform and then playing a scrap is a bit better than staying passive. And it led to all of this. This is what I mean, juggling is so hard. You like Mithra has so much speed. I think 99% of the time, you should just go to the ledge. Like here, if you get it by this, just go to the ledge. Just go to the ledge. Or they're like fast fall air to the platform. Potentially. There are two things you can do, and then a 50-50 Leo gets it wrong. This is something I saw. I remember watching this in the VOD. I was like, this is such a stupid interaction. Like this is the timing. Everything just lined up perfectly for the down air as a true punish. And if Leo air dodges, he can frame trap. So there's a really good switch. But in the end, you have to account for that. Usually after the up air there, it is so important to know when you can follow the advantage or not, because you really want to avoid getting reversal. Like you could have side beat there, like or up beat there. Up beat is such an easier interaction to play. With up air, there's a bit more variance, or like it's a bit more awkward. So even that, thinking about stuff like that is so important. Not letting Aegis like reversal you is so important. Do not let this character get away with reversals when it's more easily avoidable. Sometimes foresight is bullshit. This is what I mean. Like actually, I was watching this. This is one I want to call out. Kola was trying to get out of the corner like immediately so much. He was never waiting for his turn or anything like that. And then when he waits for his turn, waits for Leo to whiff, because Leo is like always shooting at this roll distance like spot, because he's like, okay, I cover the immediate option. But then when Kola mixed up his timing, it became so much harder for Leo, and he gets away from the corner a few times with that. But then he gets back to go getting back immediately, then he starts dying for it. Something I really don't like this, because low-key that's so risky. Pyro can just drop down side B or up B you, but if you do the jab really close to the ledge, it's hard. So if you do the jab, you need to do it really close to the ledge like Kola did there. But even then, it's kind of risky. They can still time the up B potentially, but it's riskier for them, or it feels more awkward for them for sure. That was weird. That was very weird. Yeah, you have to do that. You have the ledge jump. Myth for ledge jumping is fucked. Leo overextended slightly. Getting by fair is not too bad, right? Getting by fair is really fine by Mithra here. You can go high, or you can go the ledge pretty free. Doesn't lead to a good edge guard. Then we've all seen this, and then you die. But you can die for every option there. Which is funnily enough. So yeah. But that's how Roy steals games. Roy is really bullshit at times. And I realized this too when I watched this set, or like when I thought about this set. You should definitely ban Hollow Bastion. Pyra and Mithra are really good here. It's really hard to land. They can just track you under this platform. They're like a low ceiling. Everything Pyra does kills early. I feel like especially Leo is good as a player here as well. That combo was nice. Not getting stage control though. Yeah, getting a reversal because it didn't combo Kola towards the ledge. Yeah, if here it's obviously a 50-50. He thinks he's gonna roll in when he rolls out. That's such a huge swing. If he rolled in, then it would have been a different story. And then that F smash is giga trolling. I don't know why like you would F smash here. Like there's really no reason. It's a 50-50 basically. Because he didn't know he was gonna switch to Pyra, which is definitely a really good switch actually. You can kill with Mithra there, but like the switch was pretty good. You just explode. With Mithra you just have to rinse and repeat a few times, but that's like fine. Leo is a big spot dodger in scraps too, but it's really good because imagine if Kola nairs here, and I would have been spamming nair. That would have been bad by me. I would have naired, and then Leo against the foresight spot dodge, down tilt, up tilt, billion damage, you know. Good grab. This again, you have to wait out the foresight. It's so bullshit. That's what I hate about foresight. That down tilt was sick too. But it's so important to wait out the foresight. You have to wait it out. You have to play the next interaction, I think, most times. Okay, VOD is lagging. Plus. Okay. Yeah, just tracking. Now he was playing it more safely. This, yeah, he misses the punish. Well, how did he get the nair? I just zoned out a little bit. Yeah, fainting shield is something big that Kola does against characters that have slightly outrange him. Like feint shield being passive and then goes in. It's really important versus fast characters. Like versus Fox, sometimes Spargo's Cloud at least. But I think it's good versus Cloud in general. This is giga trolling again. Like there should be few moments where Leo should have died. Like here, you just stay on stage, or like you just hit this down air too. You go be on stage and you down tilt. I'm pretty sure you can just do that. I'm like 99% sure. You have to land in the corner every time. You cannot ever fight your way back. But I want to go back to this interaction real quick. How did it start as well? Catching the landing. Yeah, Leo was a bit greedy with the air dodge too. You can definitely down tilt. Like 99% sure you can down tilt. I've done it every time. I mean, even there, there's no way you can back air. Yeah, Aegis edge guards honestly Roy pretty hard. Like again, he like fights immediately after the corner right, leads to a favored mix-up situation for Leo. Like versus especially Pyra, you can take your time. Like Pyra is really good at catching the move forward where you are. She's not that threatening. Yeah, that's why Leo does the spot dodges too. They're really hard to cover. Yeah, the F tilt is annoying. Playing those 50-50s in scraps is sometimes good. You can mix up as Aegis, you can mix up the mid range, then randomly pressing grab or F tilt in scraps, and getting hit by both is really bad. And Leo is really good at continuing the advantage state too. He's really clean with the tech chases, really clean with the landing coverage, and really clean with the combos, of course. But like you want to play scraps with Mythra, you kind of have to at times, because that's where both characters like to really be. Sometimes I think Kola shouldn't F smash like that, but sometimes it works, but very rarely. He's fishing for a jab a lot. Could be grabbing, but like, grabbing feels so bad because there's reversal potential there. But Leo's obviously like turtling and waiting for Kola to make a mistake. But then Leo slightly overextends IMO. This is fine. But like this is what I mean. You never try to do this nair. He wanted it so bad. He thought it was like hit the time of Leo baited him really well. And Leo is the master of doing down to the upper. He finds those situations so often. I mean, he's a chill guy like that. Leo has good bands here too, in my opinion. Small Battlefield, Town and City, and Smashville. Those are like those are good bands in my opinion. Why do I have an ad? No, edited content. Okay, well we were done with the first two games. Why is it not full screen? Why is my like YouTube crashing like high key? This is not good. Why can I not full screen? There we go. Slightly technical difficulties. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, I feel like Roy really shouldn't do that many hitboxes. At least, like, not approaching hitboxes. But like Kola is sometimes trying to play a bit too fast, in my opinion, going in with the hitboxes. I don't think you should be doing that versus Aegis. Sometimes it's a read, but he's doing too much of it as a basis, like read or a mix-up. But I feel like you wanna just abuse your dash speed and like just really go hard in with like a full overshoot shield, run up shield, or full overshoot, a down tilt, or like feint, doing that. Like doing that. I mean, that's better. That's much better, in my opinion. Okay, let's look back on it. Like scrap. Be reset here. Just for overshoot down tilt. Yeah, overshoot down tilt is something really good and really important to establish. Yeah, Kola could be getting more out of less traps too, because Leo's bringing some risky drop down options. Which if you do fair less trap or something against Mythra, Mythra is low-key easier to less trap than Pyra. Like Pyra is worse once Pyra ledge jumps, but like Pyra has more reversal potential. But they're easy to cover, but it's risky. This is something I really dislike in this matchup personally as a Roy main. You F throw like this. This is low-key a really annoying position. Like back throw might have been even better, but like this is an advantageous situation, right? But what Mythra can do here, Mythra can like A-land and dash attack immediately, or like do that, and then you kind of have to reset. So you have to do this, and then Mythra can potentially jump in from the corner. Like Mythra is really good from the corner. It's just if you have a read when she's in the corner, then she can die. Like where she's gonna go. Like is she gonna jump and then bad recovery, stuff like that, obviously. But Mithra is not bad in the corner at all. Her jump is too good, and her dash speed is too good, and you have the foresight reversal potential too, right? Which is really annoying. I think these Leo fairs have gotten better with time. He's using them in more scrappy situations, which is I think a better use for a Mithra fair than he was trying to like zone too much out with his Aegis before. But I think he's gotten better with Aegis stuff a bit more these days. This is what you need to do. You need to reset. This is what Kola plays really well in this matchup. Down air, reset. Playing in awkward scenarios, baiting him in, punishing the mash. Like sometimes this matchup feels really good. Yeah, you reset. He's taking your time in the corner, getting a reversal. Like see? Mithra is really not good at catching where you are. Like she has to dash grab or like that was bad. Leo was always just trying to bait for that. It was a good bait, but you respect the downer. You respect the pyro downer. We all know the power. You can versus Mithra, I feel like it's honestly always either get up attack or ledge jump. Sometimes ledge roll maybe, but it feels so bad. Yeah, those scenarios, these scenarios are so important to play as well. I feel like you just have to be like, okay, I will down tilt or just reset. But like if you down tilt, they can foresight. But you have to like reset on the spot. You don't get anything through after that. But it's so tempting to go for a read, you know, like you want to get some reward, but you get no reward. And that's something huge as well that I think I should practice personally. I think every Roy main too. Landing and parrying against Mithra, especially here, because Mithra wants to up tilt you there for sure. This is what I mean. Again, trying to get out of the corner immediately. You cannot do that. And Leo's switches are really good too. He's really like, when I look back on this too, like here he could have switched right, but he spot dodges or like he could have shielded. He could have done a lot of things. But he uses like Mithra and Pyra really well. He's really good at switching around with them. That was such an ambiguous switch in the end, you know. Okay, let's get into the fourth game. See, now he's down tilting a bit more too. I like the up air, like he's controlling the space a bit more. Here, like Leo kind of puts himself into the bad spot though. So, yeah, the Mithra Air. We all know the feeling of dropping shield to Mithra Air. Everyone does that sometimes. Yeah, up B. Got up B sometimes. It's funny, but I hate like you have to up B. But it's like, okay, you have to be like, okay, I have to shield here. Like, I don't have time to reposition and punish this Nair. I have to shield. Which is very annoying when you think about it. It's very annoying. Mithra just falls so fast, so if you don't, like, you have to kind of shield and reset the situation. And it's punishable on hit until like 30%. Which is really annoying too. Okay. Yeah, playing around the pyro ledge reversal. That was a bad switch though. Like there's too little space, and like Kola is gonna pressure you at the very least if you switch there. Yeah, landing on the platform with the corner or like corner the ledge every time. Sometimes you need to just go to the ledge. I genuinely think you should go to the ledge. Maybe not versus the top of the top players because they are also good at ledge trapping, right? But I think versus anybody but that's not a top level Aegis, definitely do that because juggling is way easier than ledge trapping. Yeah, he's overshooting a bit more. Sometimes you gotta air to air. Thankfully, Mithra has a really laggy air dodge, at least. Yeah, more down tilt is very good. How did that situation come to happen? Let's look at it together. So staying here, catching Mithra coming out of the corner. I don't know about these short up nairs though. I feel like when I get Mithra the short hop, I don't really know why Mithra would ever want to short hop. At least versus Roy, because you lose the air to air. You can win the air to air sometimes, but playing that situation is much more Roy favored. If you can like nair Mithra nair in the air to air, you're down. But if Mithra is full hopping, you have to obviously call it out, or sometimes you have to sometimes do full hop fairs to call it on your own. I think it's important. But Leo is playing pretty grounded. then occasionally jumping in very awkward situations. I think Kola should still like call it out sometimes, like just full of fair in mid-range. Because these characters, in the end, they want to end up in similar positions most of the time. Yeah, Leo is so good, like 70%. You can see, have you guys seen Kola ever use Nair in close-up situations? No, because he's so aware of foresight, which is very, very important. He never uses, he uses side B fair. This is what I mean. You gotta let it rip. You gotta call out the jumps out of the corner in neutral, with the full of fair that combos. I feel like he should definitely run off forward there sometimes because he can catch it really low recovery with it. Yeah, I think Kola has to establish get up attack sometimes. Like you gotta get up attack sometimes. Otherwise, they just do that. It's really risky, but you have to get up attack sometimes. Establishing options is so important. We talk about that a lot on the channel. Yeah, so they have to full just let the shield. Like, how long did Kola stay in shield for? Try to call the jump, patience. Down till pretty long time in shield. You gotta do that sometimes. Yeah, but he's using way more shield in this game. I mean, more ready to catch those options. Sometimes Roy looks unhittable, or like especially Kola. This is one of those moments. But now this is bad. He goes low this one time. And you should get ledge jump, but now you're getting wobbled. You're getting wobbled by Mithra. Yeah, exactly. You gotta get up attack sometimes. The first get up attack of the set, I think. Yeah, there it's fine to go high at times. Yeah, that side B is such a good broken. It's a broken recovery tool. Yeah, Kola's pressure was much better in that game. He played much more confident in my opinion, honestly. Okay, let's see how game 5 goes. Because he went Battlefield. What did Kola ban? Okay, FD Kalos. Hello. Which are, I think, good bans. They go Battlefield, which in the end, I was like, is this a good idea? But I think it's fine. I think it's fine. He's going in with an aerial. He went in with a nair, right? Then it was only a call out. That was like the one option that beats the nair there. Not getting that much out of that. Woolhop nair would have been a really huge punish. You need to hit the reversal punishes. Missing a punish or not getting much out of it, and getting reversal after it or put in the awkward situation is not good. Again, not getting much out of it, missing the combo, but getting a reversal yourself, not that bad. But messing up in the scrap, again, doing something immediately. Then I remember, again, something immediate out of the corner. Leo is just swinging at the same time as you and winning. Again, nair, immediately out of the corner. Then waits a bit more. See? Waits a bit more, gets out of the corner. Then I guess he's getting this game, like Kola is not getting a clean hit. And again, immediately trying to get off the ledge with a drop down too. I think it's very rare. Like, so many risky plays here. You have to make it just mix it up. Here I really dislike this situation because down tilting to try to make a comeback feels such an obvious play. So you have to take this slow. I feel like jumping in like this, it's good versus most characters. Versus Aegis, I feel like, I don't know, the way they move around, like, it's hard to deal with, man. Leo's positioning really well. He's mixing up what he's doing too, having so much control over the stage. Yeah, he's not getting any clean hit. Leo's like making it really hard for him to get anything clean. That's not gonna kill either. If you charge, it won't have killed. But again, Leo's like really playing the risk reward really well. Not dying to anything. Like, you'll take that up air, force the fair call out. He could have gone to the ledge, but he wanted to like take a risky drift mix up instead. But now this is not bad for Roy. But the missing up this scrap, like this could have been played a bit better. Could have stayed in shield, maybe taken a grab, but taking a grab is so risky. But honestly, just hitting that platform tech chase, hitting an upper in the fair was even bigger. So important to hit your combos. Like, Kola has not hit the big hits. He's getting so many single hits in this game. Getting shield grab the whole time too. Just spot dodge, or maybe he's not doing it low enough. Getting so risky around the ledge again. He's trying to so many times to reversal. It's so such a simple mistake by Kola here. Just rinse and repeating it. He finally hits a fair on shield, but doesn't really get much out of it. Leo is really staying under the platforms too, so like his combos get extended. He's a bit harder to approach. He can always go to the platform himself. Leo's like really abusing the stage. There he could have jumped to the platform, could have jumped back. I'm finally getting a risky play working. Like Kola could have definitely played it a bit safer. And like he's missing so many like hits. Like if he capitalized on like just on his punishes way more, I think this game and this whole set would have been a bit different. Like nothing is working. The scrap video is lagging. Then we all remember this very greedy counter. He's doing something immediate. Like Leo was just either covering center stage or just waiting for something like slightly dumb. But yeah, I think there I want to say like Kola definitely just should have played it way safer. Could have done whenever he was doing overshoots and not relying on his hitboxes as much, he was doing way better, because you cannot win in the hitbox war, especially not versus Leo, you know. So I think you should definitely change the situations up a bit more, you know. Just sometimes like done the I will fair on your shield and put on pressure, or I will try to outspace you and outmaneuver you, call you out. Sometimes do that, but I think you should have definitely relied a bit more on overshoots and play the corner game, a cornering Mithra. He didn't try to corner Mithra that much. He's trying to bait him into like playing this mix up a bit more. But even if he overshot shield, I think it would have been a bit better, personally. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the analysis. Be sure to like and subscribe. There will be more coming. Goodbye.